Hello and welcome to BIBA's video monthly update for October 2018. October has been a very busy month for us. We started the month by attending the Conservative Party conference. We managed to have a number of very useful conversations with ministers and senior politicians, including Mel Stride, the Financial Secretary to the Treasury, the man who looks after tax. We made the point in the panel session to him that IPT had doubled over the last 3 years, and he responded by saying he felt that 12% was a high rate of tax. We're delighted that the budget that was announced this week has frozen IPT at 12% for now. We do believe that 12% is already too high. There is a requirement within the HMRC for the rate of IPT not to affect the take-up of insurance, and since the rate changed from 10 to 12%, we've seen a 10% increase in uninsured driving claims. So many thanks to all our members who wrote to your MPs, those who encouraged their customers to write to their MPs. It's that weight of noise hitting Treasury that's put a brake on this increase. So that's a good piece of news for BIBA members and their customers. We've continued our autumn tour of the regions this month. The tour, in partnership with our friends at Close Brothers Premium Finance, 15 dates throughout the autumn, allows us to do three key things. Firstly, it demonstrates the visibility that I promised of the BIBA executive when taking on the BIBA chief exec role over 5 years ago now. Secondly, it allows us behind closed doors to say some things to members that perhaps we couldn't necessarily put in print, describing the way we do things, why we do things, how we do things, and the results that we get. But thirdly, and most importantly, it allows us to listen to members. Members come along and tell us what they want us to be doing, both in terms of our standards committee and in terms of our 2019 BIBA member manifesto. Well, we have 4 dates still to go. We're still going to go to Leeds, to Newcastle, to Bristol, and concluding in Cardiff. There's a lot to be gained by coming along. We really encourage members to come and do that. We've had record attendances throughout the tour so far, and it'd be great to see that those numbers continue on the last 4 events. Also in October, we saw the introduction of the Insurance Distribution Directive, the IDD. That is now in place, and obviously members are getting on and dealing with its requirements. A number of changes that brokers need to be mindful of. Issues around describing the extent of the services that you provide, issues around issuing insurance product information documents, the IPIDs, product oversight and governance in respect of new contracts. The BIBA Compliance Manual has been fully updated now to reflect both the IDD and the GDPR. So if you haven't seen that and would like to have a look, come onto the BIBA website where you can find full details. Lastly, during the month, we have announced the theme for our 2019 BIBA conference, Leading the Way. So the BIBA conference returns to Manchester on the 15th and 16th of May next year. Remember that attendance at conference, the exhibition, all the speaker and seminar sessions is free to attend for every staff member of every BIBA member firm.